The first question I ask my students is, what do you want to learn? And most of the time they reply with, what do you mean? Do you mean in school or in business or in life? My answer most of the time is, well, it's your life, so you decide. So one of the students, for example, had as a learning goal, want to learn how to get unstuck. So she used scenarios, she used all kind of theory to get unstuck in life and in business. The second element of the minor is that we cooperate with businesses. Those businesses have a question in the area of sustainability. So the project the students do is with a business, and in Holland itself has a mission as well, and it's something like that. In Holland wants to play a responsible role in our region. We want to solve problems with the people and the businesses in that region, and that's about health, it's about creativity, and it's about sustainability. And we'd like to do that personal and nearby, just with the people. So those three elements, the learning goal of the student, the learning goal of the business, and in Holland's mission, is combined in this minor. The way I teach is I have a business game. The students start with a fashion business, and that fashion business they need to redevelop it. So they take over an existing business, but they have to think about, for example, their positioning, their branding, their name, their geographical location. And although these students come from different directions, different disciplines, for example, economics or social business or communication or creativity, you need to learn different elements of doing business, because the minor is called doing business in a digital age. So we start with positioning, and we have some models based on research we did, which the students use to create a brand. And of course they have to hire personnel and have to think of what their business is about. Then they go to Fashion Week, so they have to create a campaign, for example, on social media. They go into the city, of course it's a virtual city, Ibis city. And so they learn something about how you connect business to communication, to media, and how you interact with people, with clients, with businesses, with potential partners. And so they go a step deeper into that business. The third step is that they have to manage operations. So they have to think about price, they have to think about products, they have to think about how staff is deployed in the company. And in each level, the students get a sort of a rating, how they're doing. What students don't know is that it's partially based on their output, but also partially with some, let's say, game elements. So some get extra challenges, some get extra credits, some get extra points that they can use in their business. And in the fourth level of that game, they learn how to use digital applications to improve their business. So there they go a step further. So it's not only about physical operations and doing business, but also about the digital world. And the last level is most important, level 5, and that's about learning. And students find out in the end that is the most important level. So I ask them, what do you want, or what do you think that you need to learn to improve your business? And each student, they work in a team, has a specific field of operations, for example, responsibility for the business or ICT or personnel. And they have to think about what they want to improve in their field of responsibility, but also how it is aligned with the other fields. So they look back how they did, and they also have to look forward to where the business is going. So in this way, they learn different elements, different aspects of doing business in the digital age, and it is a game element in it. In the second part of the minor, students have to do a real business case, and they get as an assignment, write a book. So if you want to be innovative, if you want to understand a new business, you have to create a story. And based on some research about entrepreneurial students, we know that the best entrepreneurial students in universities are those who are able to create a coherent story. So the best stories are those stories in which the students tried again and again, refined the story and created alignment. And the businesses are very pleased with the outcome of those stories. So the assignment is to write a book. And of course we have some models which they have to apply about online marketing, for example. So they also create a marketing or a digital media plan for that business. So we cooperate with businesses. It's based on the learning goal of the individual students, on the learning goal of the business and the learning goal of in Holland University. And the nice thing is that the learning goal from each individual students does matter for the business, because you get a unique combination of people, questions, learning questions, and it improves the creativity and creative business thinking. So that's what we do in our minor, at least the part I do, and of course we cooperate with all kinds of disciplines, whether it is online marketing or web building or social media or storytelling or corporate analysis. And we also work with external teachers who are best in their field.